Another one. Another one. Holy shit, another one. It cannot be this way. It cannot be this way. Okay, okay. Enough clowning around. Enough clowning around indeed. Let's get the two famas for free. uh, what are the best rewards out of these? This one, this one, this one. Fuel. Why not? Grease 300. This can be 600. This can be 40. Only 10. I don't know if you can double this energy booster as well, but yeah. By the way, guys, for the people who have recently woken up, welcome, welcome. I have also recently woken up. This is going to be such a very long day, you know. Why do I say this? I have missed a very decent amount of whatchamacallit, festive trial points. Okay. Why have I missed festive trial points? But I would say it's Hope, Cops, and Screaming Forest. For the regular people that have very little time to play. Ah fuck. Ah fuck. I maybe kinda fucked up with. Let me just correct this. This it. Okay, let me correct. Okay, maybe that is. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, from what you can see, right? Clearly, I have been to whatchamacall this old gas station. Yeah, at least we are back again for some endless fucking grind. Like, damn, I am not expecting. What? You're not expecting to grind? What the fuck? Why? Okay. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Look, I don't even know why I'm even using my workbench. I have 500 of these. No, I can never have enough. Speaking of, how is everyone's progress with the event so far? If I remember correctly, okay, I think the event has 3 stages. So for example, right now, even though you can't play, right? Even though you don't have time to play or spare time to do absolutely anything, you can probably, catch up. Shit. Let's go straight here now. Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. First 5 minutes. Season pass. Oh, and by the way, the season pass will end in Is this 10? 10 and 12 hours left, right? Basically, this will reset in Tuesday. I don't mind, I don't mind about 14,000. This is easy to get. 4,000, 4,000. Yeah, I'll be able to get this. And if it resets, I'll be able to get at least 3 of this. 6, 12, or 4 maybe. Yeah, 3 or 4. We only get 2 to 5 items. Not that it matters, right? Let's see. Look at that. We finally have a decent amount of this. This specific gadget is so very easy to it's very easy to get deleted, the durability from this, especially if you're farming floor 30. I have just been disassembling a lot of my armors. This is very useless at this stage. So if you're like the same, for example, account progression, you don't need this much. I think you only need you only would ever need a 175 slot of green armors, or 2 boxes. Yeah. Also, since I have been doing so much shit, yeah, I wouldn't say better, but I'm still sick, but And by the way, guys, the reason why I'm not saying forced to do this. For some reason, okay, my internet is good, but the game again has its quirks, its hidden features. The server connection error keeps popping up, and even though I could have just fucking played this on my phone, sat on whatever fucking surface, right? I'm gonna be ended up doing this shit anyway. At least I am multitasking, right? Oh boy, look. Oh, and by the way, I also want to show you guys something. Where is it? So look at this. Healings, right? Healing items. Fuck. Healing items. Healing items. Healing. Another batch of healing items. Yeah, I don't even know. Okay. I don't know if you're supposed to be what? If you're supposed to not use your healing items, right? But you must be absolutely fucking dumb to get hit by multiple enemies, right? What the fuck? Must be so fucking bad. Anyway. Oh yeah, we got the double FAMAS again. It's the time of the month to be getting another FAMAS. Like, why not? Yeah, buddy. Now let's see here. Oh, and by the way, Jimmy was absolutely right again. I have this very expensive Hawks Engineer backpack right here. Reduces ally equipment durability loss. And by the way, this is 25% durability. And what are the shit that I have done offline? Green zone, yellow zone, red zone, ambush, besieged house, and old gas station. 7 locations, and it's already 25%. Man. Shit, brother. That's not looking good. I mean, for sure. Uh, on the other hand, okay, on this completely different perspective, you could say that, oh, but you're using a DPS type of setup. True, very true, very true. But again, those blue ally equipments are so hard to get. What are you selling to me right now? The Joker and a compact M device. Damn. So let's see. Yeah, and by the way, I have seen some accounts with level 120, 120 Harley. And no, not 120 Harley. 120 Harley is fucking broken as fuck. I can't complain about this, but for every other ally, like Ghost, especially this guy, by the way, this guy, you either build him full mastery for your boss needs or a DPS, right? But still, this guy eats so much fucking durability. I don't know why. Like, look, Madame Leveau, I only use this for Warehouse and Slammer. And look at this. Look at the durability. And also, I haven't done Arc. For the people that are focusing on the event, should you do Arc? No. I would say no. You shouldn't do this, you know. You should be farming for trial points. If ever, okay, for the regular person that only has 2 to 3 hours of playtime, highly suggest 6 days. Fuck, it resetted. Explain the mastery. Okay. Very good. So for example, okay, depending on the mastery, like for example, like this, 175, depending on the mastery, are the damage percentage of certain passives. Like for example, in this, yeah, you don't equip the actual best. The game is so fucking stupid. It just adds the random whatever is in the slot or in the, for example, okay. For example, this is in your inventory or chest, right? Automatically it will see, automatically it will just put this in your ally. So mastery, okay, we have attack power, damage type, crit hit, attack power, crit hit, crit damage. Very self-explanatory. You know, there are certain allies that you want crit damage or crit chance. Like for example, like this ally right here, increases ally crit damage by 36%. Yeah, this ally hits hard. What you want for this ally is a certain attack power and a very good crit hit chance, about 70%. So yeah, and this ally will hit very hard. Even though this ally hits very slowly, there is another heavy hitting ally that attacks very slow but hits hard, especially this dog right here. Increase allies critical hit chance by 25%. And again, certain allies have a very ridiculous amount of percentage if you have a certain specific mastery. Yeah, for example, like this Trapper, okay? Trapper becomes very stupid. It says right here 4 to 12 seconds, right? Even though it says maximum stun or taunt is 12 seconds, it doesn't matter. Because if you have, like, let's say, if you have the same mastery as my Ghost, 355, and somehow you manage to get 900 or 1000 attack power on Trapper, you would get unlimited ability usage. And by the way, this is better Trapper is better than Ghost or Harley if you're doing floor 36. Why? You're not getting hit by most of the enemies. And that 12 seconds, you can actually swap to either Ghost or Harley. So yeah. And by the way, even though Trapper is not hitting the enemy, his ability explodes. If his ability explodes and a lot of enemies are caught, then you don't need a lot of what? You don't need a lot of setups. So again, some allies prefer raw percentage attack power. Some allies would want a lot of mastery. It really depends. But again, most of the time, you can't have your cake and eat it too. What does it mean? For example, you want a maximum mastery 355, 365, right? You are not gonna get this amount. At the same time, you're not gonna get a huge amount of attack power. The only way to get a lot of mastery and attack power is using legendary items. Yeah, there is no other way. If you're building a specific mastery type of character, the reason why you're building their mastery is because you want their specific passive to boost a certain type of usage. And by the way, like for example, like this, increase melee weapon damage by 24%. Again, I cannot emphasize how this ally is very good at destroying cocoons. At the same time, you can also build this guy full mastery. You can sneak attack, and you can sneak attack one time only on one cocoon, and it's enough to break the cocoon whilst this character is also attacking the cocoon. Yeah, that's how good this character truly is. And by the way, I don't know, people like to throw away melee weapons, even though for the cocoons, right? Yeah, it fucking sucks. Look at this. Refreshes in 5 days. Oh yeah, by the time, do I have anything? Consumables. 24. And why not? Yeah, somehow I got 4-star Trapper. What does 4-star Trapper give? Additional crit damage. Is it good? I mean, even though there is a very limited number of silenced weapon in the game, this modifier is huge, especially on Trapper. I mean, if I can find him. Yeah, look at this. Increase crit damage by 20%. And again, it scales with mastery. Crit damage on this game is fucking insane. And again, there is quite a few amount of silenced weapon, but most of them are already good enough. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know, there is quite a huge number of silenced weapons from perfect weapons as well. Surprisingly, Ghost Scar H is silenced. Patriot is also silenced. If you know, if you're the type of person that wants to use Patriot as a main weapon, go ahead. So even though I have said to not do arc, there is quite a few perks of doing arc, right? The perks of doing arc is getting additional season pass points. So people that don't do arc, probably you're not gonna get a lot of season pass points. But yeah, this can be very tiring, somewhat boring for other people. Same with me, you know. But we're already here. We cannot complain. This will reset in an hour. Oh, and I know people are gonna ask, which side are you gonna pick? Left, middle, or right side? Look, I did not choose any side. I choose all of this, you know. It does not matter. It really does not. Like, if you played consistently, right? And again, 100% guys, focus on doing Forgotten, no, Screaming Forest, Warehouse, and Slammer. Those give out a lot of event points. I mean, I don't know about Pumping Station and Vulture's Lair, but I think they also give a lot as well. But if it's just the same 150, then it's gonna be Screaming Forest, Warehouse, Slammer that gives a lot. But yeah, doing Warehouse and Slammer already gives 310 points or something. There's two in regular Warehouse. There's another one at the very first part of Slammer. I mean, sure, you don't even need to complete the whole Slammer just to get the festive points. Only downside, right? Warehouse and Slammer resets in 2 days. Like, for some people, that's quite a long time. I mean, it's a big day for the unemployed. If you don't do anything, it's fucking a long time. But for people that actually have work to do, very crazy how the difficulty of Arc can spike to being this dumb difficulty to absolute nightmare. Yo, especially the jump from floor 31 to 35. Those can instantly caught you off guard, you know? I'm not gonna lie, those are probably one of the areas where you don't want to see error disconnect. And again, even if you have the best type of internet, right? I'm looking at American and European internet service providers. You're always gonna get the server disconnection error. Main part of the problem is the game servers are, again, a bit trashy. And it kinda sucks because, again, the only time or the only band-aid solution for that specific problem is what? Paying for a subscription in a VPN. I like for sure. A VPN doesn't cost much. I mean, on my country, it's $1 for a week, $2 for a month. But again, for if you're unemployed as wouldn't afford that, right? Uh, a very free to play type of person, you're gonna have a hard time enjoying this type of game. Or again, you could technically play this on your PC or laptop, right? On an emulator. But still, again, there are a bit of clunkiness, a bit of lag. I mean, look at this. Previous stream, right? 2 days ago, the FPS was hitting 35. Now, you might say, you might say, oh, it must be your rig. Holy shit, my rig is high end, right? Very high end. The game is just, poorly unoptimized. That's why it sucks. You know, there was this one dude, if I remember, in the Discord server. He used to glaze the what? How emulators are better than playing on your phone. Like, bro, even though you are telling the truth, right? He even showed me a step-by-step solution how to make things crisp and clean. But shit, man, I am not jumping through entire hoops, an hour or 2 hours of troubleshooting just to get what, 60 FPS every single time. And by the way, even if you're playing on your phone, it's not gonna be 60 FPS all the time. I can guarantee you that. Because my phone has a built-in tracker of the FPS. It sucks when the game goes up to 45 FPS only and you're fighting a specific boss. Oh, especially if you are recording a specific boss run in this game and the game fucking lags. Ah, shit. I'm going to restart this. Yo, and also it baffles my mind for the people that, again, free to play, don't have the no ads. They don't even try to watch this and get additional runs, re-access card. For every boss in Ark, you can fight them 12 times per day. Apparently, most of the people are what, kinda lazy to wait for this, or they don't even like to watch ads. But again, if you are free to play, you should definitely try to at least watch this. This can help you, you know. They can massively help you in your account progression. But again, if you don't have the no ads, why wait? Like, why are they letting us wait for this? Because most of the people, okay, especially if you're fighting floor 36, right? If you're fighting floor 36, floor 30, floor 24, chances are you are using multiple decoration buffs, right? If you wait for this, that's another 6 minutes of waiting. That's literally almost half of your decorations. I mean, they could technically what, wait for 1 minute again, not starting this. Wait for 1 minute just so they can maximize the buffs. But still, that absolutely takes a lot of time, you know? Like for example, right there, I've waited long enough for only this to hit what, 10 seconds left. I mean, look, it gives 50, right? 3, 4, 60, 14, 30. Let's see. I know that this is an additional points, 14, 30. Yeah, it eats up the weekly limit as well. But again, it is much faster. Like in terms of season pass points. Like for example, if I absolutely played, I would have been farming floor 30 instead of this lower floors. Yeah. My ally is out of juice. Oh, by the way, from floor 31 to 35, the allies that I've been using. I have been using Ghost Harley and Captain Romanov for the fucking cringe flying enemies. Yeah, once you have like, let's say, Harley 120, 6 stars Harley, right? You wouldn't even need to use this green weapons. You're always gonna be perma using legendary perfect weapons. Why? At 6 stars Harley, you get almost infinite weapon durability. What else gives you weapon durability? This dude. Your weapon has a 50% chance of not losing durability. So yeah, this ally as well. Very good at preserving durability. Problem with this ally right here is that you need to sit in the dome. I mean, the 6 stars on this makes this probably the most best AIST. Did I got hit? %23 crit. 23% crit chance. Come on. One, two, three. Okay, we are done. I think it's finally time to... Yeah, Butcher, I guess. Yeah, Butcher. I'm not gonna do Torrid, man. That takes a lot of time. Fuck that shit. Also, I thought this was a guarantee. You know, I really thought this was a guarantee, right? Like, for some reason in my head, I thought this was a guarantee. And also, and by the way, this is soon. It's not unlocked yet, right? Right? But it needs this. So I don't know. I don't even know why. And you might also be saying the Institute verifier is 1 to 3. Even though it says 1 to 3, it only gives 1. Yeah, so at the same time, it's the class B3 case is much better, much more efficient. And in terms of gold rewards, gold bar, since you're gonna be doing this, and you're gonna be getting a lot of tune up bundle, very, very worth it. Is this too even powerful? I would say no. Yeah, they're not that powerful. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to let you know that this specific type of weapons are not good. Yeah, I don't even know why they're trying to make this they're trying to make it so valuable. Then one device, A1 device. Yeah, the only way to get this is through here. Then one. Then one. A1. Through here and I guess here. Nope. By the way, you need to do C5 to get this steel strip to make the Spear M module. And the Spear M module is fucking bad. What does this do? Any weapon will deal 15% of its damage to aberrations. Now, what does this do? It only works for floor 24. And there isn't a lot of bosses that have a lot of, well, aberrations. I mean, diode facility. But again, we have a very broken grenade in the game, which is the acid nades. Right? So again, I don't even know why would they lock this at doing C5. Again, C5 is hard. You need level 120 ghost for that. I haven't done C5 because I know I would get my ass killed multiple times. If ever this is the only better what do you call this? A better decoration, it absolutely adds a lot of damage. Especially, guys, if you're already dealing massive amounts of damage at floor 24 and 30, you only need 1 or 2 of kite stimulators. Yeah, but you know, you can use 4 to make it absolutely quick. Wait a minute. Take this. should you trade for this? I mean, I would say no. Yeah, well, how do I put this? If you are a new player, okay, definitely invest onto this. This is particularly worth it. But for older players that have maximum amount of neuroplasmid, this absolutely sucks. And even though this looks good, right? This looks really good, especially the legendary arms crate. I have bought this. Bro, where you gonna find? I got you. Okay, I got you. If you need steel plates, right? You don't need to craft them. You don't need to go to abandoned shelters. Resets in an hour. If you don't want to craft those steel plates, right? Because again, it can be very tedious. You need to go to Screaming Forest, do abandoned shelters, right? It takes absolutely a lot of time. And it's kinda expensive if you try to buy it. I know. Like, look. Steel plate. Like this one, right? It's the steel sheets, right? It's kinda expensive. You need two steel ingots. And look, it says right here, Screaming Forest. You need to do, yeah, you need 964, right? But again, the, oh yeah, for example, like this iron sheet. If you want iron sheet, okay, the best place to get this is at Screaming Forest. You get this 5 to 10 per run, but again, it's kinda luck based. It's not a guarantee, but at the same time, if you're farming Screaming Forest, it gives a lot of season pass points for every enemy killed. That's 16 season pass points per enemy. And again, the fastest way to get steel sheets or iron sheets is this one. Yeah, you can disassemble your items for iron ingot, but yeah, it's better to actually just provide. Let me just. If you want iron sheets, right? Let me just open this up. I don't know why they have this fucking animation. uh, uh, okay. For example, you want iron sheets like this. You may want to disassemble rank 7 green weapons for this. Right? For see, you get steel ingot, you get this, and you even get some iron sheet as well. This is probably the best way to get this, right? And again, 14. I mean, sure, it can be very random. Yeah. right? Even though it can be very random, if you just been doing this, you know, if you just take your time, eventually. So this is where to get most of steel ingots, iron sheets. But if you need if you need this one, this blue steel sheets, if you don't want to craft this, the best way to get this is what? I mean, weapons as well. Yeah, I got it wrong. Sorry. The blue ones, this steel ingot, steel sheets are from weapons. If you want iron, which is this one, if you want iron sheet, you may want to disassemble. Where is it? Am I out? Shit, I am out. Like, for example, like this. You may want to disassemble your items right here. Like, look. Territory resources, you get, again, you get steel sheets, you get this one. See? Steel ingot. But again, whatever is your choice, right? Whatever it is, whatever it might be. See, I got three steel plates. Yeah, very, very quickly, and it's only 20 minutes per disassembly. I mean, if you have a bunch of gold, definitely. I know a person who also have a lot of gold. He spent 10,000 gold disassembling all of his items. And again, this is better than absolutely grinding or waiting for this. Fuck, I don't have any water. Like, look. It's 20 minutes produces. It's 30 minutes. You don't have a lot of time. It costs nitrogen as well. That's why I don't bring nitrogen as well. This gives 3 sheets and I'm only disassembling my stupid green ally gears. And by the way, you don't need a lot of this green gears, especially if your allies are already hitting level 181. They're already at blue gears, you know. You don't need this. So yeah, on your free time, or if you don't even play the game, I definitely suggest just try to disassemble all of your items. Most of the items in here, especially for example, you're farming this stuff, right? You're getting this high quality spare parts, equipment spare parts. And what does this provide you? Legendary weapons and even ally gears. So yeah, better. This is a better alternative. Okay, time to sort things out. The normal iron. You mean this one, right? You mean this one? I would say no. I think this only gives, if you disassemble this, if I remember correctly, it only gives you this, a rebar and an iron ingot. And we can actually check it out, you know. What? See, it only gives this iron ingots. So yeah, you're better off uh disassembling green ally gears. Oh, and by the way, you may not want to disassemble broken items, like for example 9,800. You never want to disassemble weapons or armors, even ally gears that are almost broken. You will never get the reward. It's like you only have a 5% chance of getting something. I mean, if you round it up, it's kinda expensive, you know. That's a very risky gamble right there. Okay, now to remember most of the items that I have deleted are kinda useless to have. Oh. Like, if you have the same problem as me, I mean, I think everyone would agree the storage problem in this game is massive. But is it really a storage problem, or are we just a bunch of hoarder, you know? I upgraded all of these floors and all of this chest, and all of this are kind of filled to the max as well. But if I'm gonna be honest, right? This is my final way of upgrading everything into this game. I'm not completing all of this 50 chests. I'm not gonna upgrade 50 floors and 50 chests. Like, holy shit, you have a problem if you actually have upgraded all of this. But yeah, basically, look, I have four. Yeah, 4. Only 4 remaining chests that I need to upgrade. And by the way, these are 2 rooms, right? 2 rooms. There's already 1 room that has this. Yeah, and all of this are also filled to the brim. Like, not to mention this one this one as well. I'm not even using my underground base. For some people, they love to live underground, you know, like I don't get the appeal. It costs so much. It costs so much of these rolling bearing and grease. Like, even if I did have this, right? Yeah, like, even though I can open in the future I may open this, should I even open this? Because I don't even use this. And then these 2 are always hanging out inside. Right? What the fuck, man? Anyway, butcher. I need a bunch of. Why do I wear this? Delete this. I think that's good. And then guys, you should probably have a DPS. How many years have they stayed underground? You should probably have a DPS type of ally as well. I mean, it's better. The reason why it's kind of better to have a DPS type of ally rather than using all of your allies to their full extent. I mean, look, you're only gonna be using this amount of energy boosters, and you get, yeah, you don't have to be afraid of energy boosters. You can always visit uh Hope Farm. Yeah, this guy is not growing up, you know. I think this kid is fucking malnourished as fuck. He's not getting any, or I don't know, man. I think this kid is just living off fucking milk. You know? I mean, there is no absolute food in here. I need throwables. And look, even the forest token, and by the way, the reason why I have so much of these, I have been doing so much offline grind on doing screaming forest runs. And again, guys, you should probably do that as well. About 20 runs, and I think you're done with the weekly limit of your season pass. You get one of these, and then these nuts. Seven. Yo, definitely, if Decayer event or another one of those Undertaker event pops up randomly, I would definitely craft 3 more of this fucking spooky fountain. Any water lovers out there, you should hydrate yourself now. This. Yeah, I think we're good. Wait, I can bring. Okay. Yeah. Fuck, now I understand it now. I understand why they name him Klim. Fucking Klim stands for milk, you know. He is the milkman. That guy is providing false hope, saying, I have one of my crew member took the inside of the warehouse. How dumb of me to let this guy die inside. Even though I know that the warehouse is fucking dangerous. Crazy, right? Crazy. So, we used her for art, and she used another 25% of the durability. Like, damn, it's like, it feels like this very expensive and premium backpack is fucking useless, right? Like, what a surprise. Like, how did I not see that miles away? Bonk. Wait, is it? I can't remember. Can you fuck with the normal butcher with just this specific type of gear? Yeah. Yeah, why did I bring all of this stuff, deeper in this area? I'm gonna be using it. Bonk. It's crazy how the major problem with them is that they really did tried so hard making one location like, okay, this one location, everything is on fire, you need fire protection, and only on this one location alone. And in the warehouse you need fire and acid weapons. There is no location to absolutely use your electric weapons aside from Forgotten Graveyard, but should you even be using that weapon, right? It's kinda... How do I put this? It's kinda fucked up. Like, each and every location has its emphasis, but it's kinda good if everything has a random bunch of flavors. And when I say random, like, why can't they just pop some random enemy? So we should bring multiple fucking items. But I guess 80% of the player base will bitch about it. Because for some reason, can you even say that those are actual gamers when they absolutely suck? Like, absolute skill issue right here. And they're gonna be saying the game is already pretty too hard, don't make things complicated. Nah. Like, the same can be said to Last Day on Earth, even though the game is pretty fucking old. Like, why do you think people like me doing this specific type of content, we still get hundreds, even sometimes thousands of views? Because there are still some dumb fucks out there. Like, I shouldn't be criticizing my fucking viewers, right? But it's so fucking easy. Uh yeah, I'm guessing information is kinda bad. Like, some people are just, even though they're trying to be this god, god of survival games, it's like he's telling me something, some explanation of God's work right here. He is truly one of the best players. uh Wait, did I just get a free? A free? look, they really tried to add different types of enemies, right? But the problem is it's locked to a certain location. It's really kind of good if you saw them everywhere. What? We can slow an aberration. Boom. Oh, and by the way, surprisingly, this grenade deals a lot of damage. Especially on Butcher. Should you use this on a pylon spot? Should you? Bonk. Holy shit! What? Well, I am fucked. No, no, dude, I'm not even joking about the actual audience of this type of game. When in terms of information, like you are gonna get clickbaited because some fucking guy said 10 things you missed on this game, 10 things you haven't known on this game. I mean, sure, this is one of those game that doesn't clearly teaches the player base, right? Hey, what the fuck? This particular game is such a bad teacher. Like, it doesn't help the general population of telling you. I mean, I made a new account, right? And then you got this pop-up that says enemies depend on your rank as well. It only pops up one time for a brief second, and players don't even have a chance to read it. And instantly players are gonna click got it. They don't even know it, they wouldn't understand. And then finally, once they go back to the same location, wondering why they can't fuck up with the boss with a singular fucking armor. Oh. Okay, moment of truth. Do I have enough shit to fuck this guy up? Like normally. Do I have the capabilities to fuck this guy up? Boom. Okay. Boom. Boom. Bomba. Bomba. Yeah, apparently you can. And this grenade deals 2000 damage on this boss. I mean, early, on my earlier videos fighting this boss regularly, torrid version, okay? Even this grenade deals a lot of damage on that torrid version of this boss. Wait a minute. Uh, Eesh. Eesh. Give me that 150. Amazing. Oh yeah, we got this. And by the way, this is my first time seeing this specific ally on this summon. You know what? We might be lucky. And even though I can get this guy randomly, I wouldn't think that it would elevate my account. Amazing. Holy shit, this is absolute cinema right there. I got 5 dudes, green dudes. Mind you, a 10 pull is worth, what is this? A 10 pull is worth $14. $14. Fucking hell. Woo! That's $14 down the drain. But at least we got the coders, right? Am I right? No, at least they didn't even try to add even more 1-stars to 2-star allies. Because if they did, that's kind of scummy, you know? The chances of you getting a unique ally is already hard. You know, some people actually reserve this specific allies. And why would they reserve this? They would reserve this. I mean, kinda good. I wouldn't say really good, but kinda. Do I even need 4 stars? Let's see here. Yeah, we need 4 class orders. Dismiss this. I mean, currently in my grind, my season pass points, I'm at 13,000. Wait. This will reset in 3 days, okay? 3 days, 13,000. As for this one, I've already collected this. I've gotten my 10 pull. You know, you can rewind, check that I haven't gotten anything. Now, this is a very, very expensive, you know, 1,200. I mean, I really don't care, man. I do not care about this perfect weapons. I mean, if we do get lucky, somehow we got Black Strider at 4-star. I mean, I would want this increased shotgun damage. I mean, just because I love the shotguns in this game. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't used or seen that weapon. I think it's the same as the CMA device. Oh, and by the way, guys, I want to tell you something. It says right here is... it doesn't even say. Yeah. For example, right here, experimental weapon, right? Experimental weapons or the CMA device? Where is it? Hmm. Wait, it's ice? I thought this was the experimental version one. Oh yeah, it still says experimental weapon. Yeah. And again, a cardinal and golden dragon is fairly easy. You don't need this type of bullshit right here. If ever I did a guide on how you can kill uh cardinal very easily and with very uh cheap gears. When I say cheap gears, like you only need this butcher's cleaver. Yeah, you can check my video. And once you have this butcher's cleaver, like for example, it says right here, damage and running speed and attack speed are increased. Yeah, cardinal on, how do you say this? Cardinal on Screaming Forest is an absolute nightmare. But even on that that guy, look at this secondary passive, reduces armor durability loss. Yeah, I can link to you my video and I'll show you it. I think I didn't even use a what do you call this, cryo nanite. uh this is so fucking stupid. And the entire fight, yeah, I did not even use uh yeah, this is fucking stupid. Oh, wait, let me. Yeah, it only costed 10% of armor. Yeah, let me link this to everyone. This is so stupid. Okay? That's why I don't even care about uh I'm saving up a lot of anti-fire gadgets. It's only for Cardinal and Golden Dragon. I used Butcher's Cleaver. The Butcher's Cleaver can last 3 to 4 runs, you know, if you can repair it. Uh People play this game. I love it, but I only collect the free thing. I mean, sure. Everyone wants free stuff. Right? Even I love free stuff. But yeah, look at the link. Look how much I uh massacre Cardinal at Screaming Forest. It's so fucking stupid. That's why I don't even think that we need a different type of weapon once you have this. And also, I think the reason why people are afraid of Cardinal is because people are saying, good morning, welcome to the stream. I think, um, I wouldn't say people would stop playing because again, the game is in a perpetual time loop. If you leave, if people leave, older players leave, newer players would still be sucked in playing this game. So yeah. Yeah, technically this game cannot die. It will never die. Yo, it's kind of like how do I put this? It's kind of like I'm thinking of a very old game. What are old games, by the way? Asphalt? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Asphalt is can be a very good example. Yeah, yeah, the same. When this game was released, I was in high school. My phone were shit, really shit, you know. I had to suck it all up and say, yeah, it is what it is. But now, even back then, I don't even have a very good laptop computer. That's why right now, yeah, unironically it is. It kind of reminds me of Snowpiercer, you know, even though it's deteriorating, somehow they need to find little children to play this and keep this alive. uh yeah. I don't know if you can understand that reference, but but yeah, because in Snowpiercer, right, you need little children from 5 to 8 years old to basically operate the big fucking train. Oh yeah, now I remember. Why do I get so much fucking what do you call this? Bandages. Yeah, the movie and the series was good. The series actually came up with an ending. At the very beginning it was good. At the very end it was kind of shit. It's like any other movies out there. Very strong early on. It was shit in the late game. Okay, we trash this. Yeah, look, this is my alcohol supply. I still make this max damage dealt by melee weapons. And by the way, since I do kind of love melee in this game, I craft this, you know. The next triad, 100%. My eyes are on this one. Increase maximum melee damage by 3%. You can craft 4. That's 12% additional melee damage. If you have this guy at maximum mastery, this guy can give 37% additional melee damage. Plus, there's an additional, okay? If you have this Medi Shield, an extra 15% crit. Plus, I don't think anyone has ever saw this specific. I mean, I don't know if I still have it. This one. Increase critical melee chance. like, like and it's the same with this purple dragon. Increase specialist weapon damage. This absolutely insane, right? I mean, I only use this, the Triad Falcon, for throwables. This is for. And by the way, this is my. I finally crafted my potion or buffs. My potion buffs. Storage unit. Like, look at this. How you get things at 4-star? What? Allies? open this. Uh, to get allies at 4-star, you need another copy of them. Like for example, like this. Uh, to upgrade this, you need to dismiss this character, and then simply upgrade them. It's a very, very long time, especially at 6 stars, by the way. Like for example, like this, Madame Laveau. I've already dismissed 3 of Madame Laveau. But somehow, right? You need to dismiss 3 5-star characters, which is very expensive. It is a very long procedure, very, very long time. It can take you months or even years. Classic. It is a classic DOZ fashion. Look, once I've opened all of my chest, like look at the amount of unnecessary bullshit it drops. Wow. Look, yeah, Frostborn, Last Day on Earth, they have the same parent company. The very good thing about those games have a lot of future. They have roadmaps, they have announcements of what to come. But on this game, everything is dead, perpetually in motion. You might think that, okay, some of you, for some people, okay, some people love, you might be saying, oh, but I haven't got this decoration as well. So they're going to grind. There is always something to grind about in this game. Some people might even say, I need a 6 stars Harley. Okay. So they would still grind and play the game. By the time you finally have everything at 6 stars or maximum, that's when you can finally complain that you have nothing to do. Also, the number one reason why I save all of this. And look, guys, look. I finally have a motorcycle right here. That's so dumb. Like, I could really understand some people like do be complaining. I mean, again, this is a mobile game, you know. There's nothing much to complain. No, I'm not finished yet. There's still a lot more. Apparently, the motorbike in this game is harder than in Last Day on Earth. But I would say no, right? Because this game has a lot of pattern. A very recognizable pattern that it's kind of easily to get. You're just fighting with everyday RNG, but at least you're constantly fighting. But in Last Day on Earth, you have to perfectly grind on a specific event, right? You need to do this one specific event, even you have to grind carefully. And at the same time, I could also understand why it's kind of boring or sad, because you need constant multiple subscription in Last Day on Earth just to thrive or survive. The word survive is getting out of hand in Last Day on Earth because, again, you wouldn't fully what enjoy the game without those subscription. Like for example, this game has subscription as well. Yeah, you can live without this. Sure, sure, sure. Once you get a certain point in this game, you can live without this. But if you buy this from a newer player perspective, this is fucking massive and huge, right? But on Last Day on Earth, it's continuous. But again, even though it's kind of predatory or what do you say? Mandatory, right? Mandatory to enjoy that game. I would still say the reason why it has that has kept its game running. At least the devs are what motivated to actually do something about their game. Yeah, don't worry guys, I'm not just yapping. We're gonna do Warehouse and Slammer. I can't play this on my fucking phone. Again, we're in for another ride. Wow! we got we got we got a blue ally. Damn Levo. Yeah, you dismiss one ally and then you raise the levels. You dismiss, you raise, you dismiss. Again, people love to save up these allies for certain events because certain events, whenever you try to raise the rank of your allies, you get extra points. But I don't give a shit about those fucking events. It is absolutely shit. Dismiss. Wait, the fuck? What the fuck? I have another Madame Laveau. What? Yeah, what can I don't understand. Yeah, it sometimes fucking baffles my mind. I have an extra character. Wait, do I dismiss this? Is this the correct move? And then we upgrade this, right? We upgrade this, right? Then we dismiss. And Madame Laveau. Yeah, we're missing one. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up just to get the 6-star ally. But at least we finally have... Yeah, we need another one. This dude, 2 more. This dude, 1 more. What about this dude? I mean... Should I 6-star racial Puma? That's kinda dumb. I mean, I'm very close. Is racial Puma even that good? Increase the attack range of weapon and critical hit chance. Yeah, level 120 is good. I don't know, guys. Should we? I don't have enough levels to even give her the necessary shit. Yeah, we'll just hold on to that. At least now we know. Okay. At least now we know I can get her. I can dismiss 2. Since I have on my shit is this. Believe. What the fuck? 50%? Oh, and by the way, level 81 Puma is good on shelters. Yeah, this fucking decimates everything. Yeah, this decimates everything at abandoned shelters, even at max abandoned shelters. But yeah, I don't have enough shit. But look, I'm very very close, right? At least I am having, this is peak account progression. Again, I'd like to say I'm a normal player like anyone else, right? I have, do I have one Harley here? Yeah, I only have another extra Harley. Good, good, good. Okay, so that means I need two more Harley. Madame Laveau, I need one more. Increase the chance of dealing extra damage to 30%. I mean, isn't this good as well? Right? Like with this, you don't even need to bring acid weapons at Slammer. Reduce heavy weapon slowdown. I guess this is good, right? Even with the 100 mastery, this is already hitting 40%. Yeah, this is fucking good. You don't even need to bring, yeah, once you have Romanov at 6 stars, you don't need to have this guy. You don't need to bring anti-heavy weapons armor for the spear. Uh Useless. Oh, by the way, Moon Song, if you're here, the forest takes lives. Your character's melee give 25% chance that the enemy will be entangled. And by the way, this ability, stay in the ticket and the forest takes life, absolutely stuns Golden Dragon and Cardinal. That's how fucking broken this child of the beast is. So, again, knowing this specific uh info, do you even need additional uh cryo weapons? Yes, it works on certain bosses, especially if certain bosses are humanoid type. What are humanoid type of allies or bosses? You have Cardinal, Golden Dragon. As long as they are kinda, the only boss, even though it's humanoid, it's Plague Bukor. It doesn't work on this. But the reason why this is really good, it also heals you. Yeah, this is once you have this at level 120, which is I need one more, okay? It has the same effect as this Blood Grove, even more. This is only just 35%. This guy, the healing that you get from this specific ability is 75% or, yeah, it's more. I mean, 30% of the melee weapon damage, but you always crit. I play on the Asia server, by the way, so yeah. Yeah, this guy is really good. You should definitely melee Golden Dragon Cardinal. Yeah. What about this guy? I need 3 more. The Fire Communion. Guys, you only need level 81 for this, but yeah, 6 stars. This just deals an extra damage on your Fire Communion, and that doesn't really matter that much. This one, running speed, nah. Now, this one, level 120. I need one more. Look at this. My unique allies usually they usually need one more. And Racial Puma needs one more. I mean, only Racial Puma that I can transform into 6 stars. So with this guy, yo, the reason why this is kinda good, right? Kinda wanna have a 6-star Goliath. Yeah, to be honest, I love Goliath as well. Level 81 or 5-star Goliath is everything that you need. Yeah, I mean, what you need is the blue gears. That's the most important stuff. But again, guys, the reason why this is so good, imagine those floors, those annoying fucking floors, okay? Is starting from floor 25 to 35. You can technically one-shot those annoying bastards with this. Okay? Very annoying. And even though this leader talent is super high, it gives 25% additional damage to bosses. I would still say this is pretty useless if your ally is not level 120 or 101. Why 101? Well, at level 101, you can have legendary gears for your allies. This legendary gears give so much crit damage, crit chance, and attack power. So yeah, with those, your ally can definitely kill those specific type of enemies. Now we go to fucking uh we're going to warehouse slammer. I need, yeah, this is just for warehouse. Slammer is a different story. Do I need even more fire damage? Sure, why not? Sure. Why the fuck do I have this? Yeah. I think this is good. And then one additional acid weapon. You know what? We trade this for this dude. We wanna deal maximum damage. I should go Slammer too. Wait, is this your first flag? Is this your ever first flag ever? And by the way, if you can craft multiple of this, I mean you can, right? You can. But it doesn't add up. The damage doesn't add up. Yeah. You can install 10 of these, but it's not that particularly worth it or needed. Why? Oh, because it's so hard to get this Brotherhood medal. Okay? You're better off buying this. And it's kind of, I mean, 1,200 is not expensive, but still. Yeah, we're going down. We're going down to Slama warehouse first. I mean, Yeah, that is good. Okay, we are good. I mean, a singular. Yo, congratulations if you finally muscled your way through trying to get that specific decoration. It must have been torture, you know. Really? 55? Ah, shit. Only 80. I mean, wait. This is the best. This is the best visor. Fuck. Well. Yeah, I don't mind getting the tactical vest on each armor part. This is the most valuable out of all parts. Wait, 23 hours. Oh, shit. I was looking for my mask. Then I found my mask. And heaven knows. Yeah, I think this is all good. Yo, congratulations for pushing through farming for tongues. That additional 15% will uh gladly help you on certain boss fights, especially most of the enemies in here, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Follow me, everyone. Okay, they're dead. Why did I not bring any deep wounds? Well, the reason why I did not bring any what do you call this? Cauterizers is because I wanted to use all of my fucking meds. No. And I guess this is the main reason why lower levels have less healing items. I mean, it's because they don't even know. They try to save very early on. When I say they try to save very early on, they try to save their cauterizer very, very early on. Just look. They are thinking that the cauterizer takes so much damage, but in reality, The reason why it does take a lot of durability is because they are taking so much hits, and they are using normal weapons, right? I mean, yeah, even though I can't even what? There is no cauterizer in my storage. Yeah. You know what's really weird, right? The passive on this, chance for zero periodic. Basically, you take zero fire damage, okay? Problem with that is that you don't bring this guy while fighting floor 30. Who the fuck brings this guy while fighting floor 30? And who the fuck brings this guy fighting Golden Dragon or even Cardinal? It's so dumb. The passive is so dumb. I mean, I guess they have to kind of nerf the character because again, this character is pretty strong. Because they have to bring they have to add a very dumb ability. Uh, Look at the energy of this. 20 energy depleted by simply doing the north side of warehouse. Insane. Oh yeah, one more thing. I think lower level players are struggling with meds is because they don't even try to use food items to heal them up. Like, I don't understand. It is so easy to read items in this. By the way, the meta before the skills were added into this game. Okay, the meta of healing is having 5 stacks of food whilst fighting a certain boss. So every time they hit you, you just heal back instantly. I'm not even joking about that certain type of meta back in the day. Yeah, that's a very different type of meta, but it works, you know. Yeah, back then the emphasis of bringing 5 stacks of food every location. Like for example, even on here, the game lags so much. I mean, again, the reason why I'm playing on this on my PC emulator is because I can't play this game. Certain events, right? Certain events makes the game unplayable. When I say unplayable, let me put this into another perspective. The error disconnection pop-up is proving to be very annoying, you know. I used to build this ally for Slammer, but I don't even use this ally anymore. Why? Because the certain gears, 335, is expensive to have this specific type of mastery. It is very expensive to just casually use this ally. Oh, and if you're having FPS problems, right? Try to do this. Turn off 60 FPS and turn it back on. Sometimes it helps the problem. It's the mastery. It's really hard to use this specific type of allies. You're better, again, you're better off having a specific build of using them. Again, those connection errors are random. It doesn't matter if your connection is good. But yeah, that absolutely sucks. Because again, the game has a lot of problems, you know. I mean, if it's your if it's your literal phone, yeah. If it's connection issues, the VPN works. But again, who would want to spend VPN on a mobile game that isn't even competitive, mind you? Like, holy shit, if I were playing a competitive on Call of Duty Mobile or something, yeah, definitely, man. But if I'm just playing a casual zombie survival game, like, why the fuck would I need? Yes, I also do play Last Day on Earth, but not a lot. You know, eventually I'm gonna make one of those dumb videos that says, oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna make one dumb. I mean, I don't know, man. There is this very good VPN, Gear Up Booster. I'm not promoting it, but I'm not. You know, I'm not sponsored by them, but they're a very good, reputable company, you know. Application, I mean. Where is my... You know what really sucks? Like, this game is a very this is a very old game, right? But the problem is, again, the device, like for example, some people only have a shitty device, and I can't blame them why they only have that, right? But supposedly it doesn't even need a very capable high-end device. So why the fuck is this really that bad, right? It really shows how poorly unoptimized this game truly is. Because it's true. This game wouldn't need a lot of shit to begin with. It's absolutely the truth, you know. Even LDOE, right? Even though they have the same baseline, the same Unity program, it's not supposed to be this horrible. But yeah, I was talking about doing some random things on Last Day on Earth. I think I'll just download it again, make a video and says, opening purple chest in Blackport PD, mega opening. uh, and you know, I've already played, I've also played that game for a very long time, but in terms of graphic wise and gameplay, wait a minute, like, look, I'ma show you. You can't even swap targets on Last Day on Earth. And you're always forced to do this random gameplay of wall tricking. Like, the enemy is going here, you're always doing this shit. And the reason why you're doing this is because to save weapons. Like, imagine going to one location in Last Day on Earth, and it cost you what, 15 fucking Glocks to finish one area. Holy shit. And look at me, I'm going through what do you call this, DOZ, with this type of weaponry, and I still have a lot of shit. So it just doesn't make sense. And Last Day on Earth, even though it has some dismembering, like whenever you critically hit enemies, right? You can chop off their hands, their limbs, something. It's still kinda shit. But still, I would still say props to them for having continuous support on their game, right? Like, that is indeed, I would totally respect that. What the fuck? That's... grenade. Grenade. Okay, that is a fucking Carnifex. Okay, that's dead. That's a dead Carnifex. Now, how do I take care of this? Okay. Never mind. We just muscled it through. Now, to not get jump scared. Wait a minute. This is acid. Oh shit, I needed this. I needed this type of... I think I have 2 keys, right? 2 keys. Oh hell yeah, I have 3 keys. What the fuck? Should I even be giving this guy... Look, it has a maximum 138, 120. What the fuck? Yeah, this guy doesn't even need ghost. 116.98. Yeah, that's good. Wait, uh Gamer Royally, what type of VPN do you use, right? Like what type of free VPN do you use? I know that there are also some free VPNs, but they only give it out for an hour, 2 hours per day type uh trial. Turbo. Hmm. Oh, so I think everyone is already saying turbo. But yeah, on my opinion, right? That's why I say gear up. Yeah, I know the common consensus of people that are saying I'm not gonna pay for shit. Me too, me too, me too. I as well. Regardless of everyone's financial situation. But yeah, I can guarantee gear up actually works, you know. I don't know about gear up on certain PC games, but yeah, it does work. The problem is again, it's kind of expensive, you know. What? They can ban games on different countries? You know, they kind of do tend to ban types of games. Like certain Gunner games are banned from China. Okay, man, you're free to go. And I'll take this. 37 and 4. That is absolutely shit. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Turbo VPN. You know what? It's better to check things out and then let's see if that actually fixes my problem so that I can just lay around, watch some documentary about some third world country like the Somalian pirates while playing this game, or some prison in the hardest prison in the USA, or something like that while playing this game. Here in Guatemala, the MS-13 have been doing shit. They have been conquering the... Yeah, something like that. Definitely, you cannot play this game without some shocking type of news or documentary. I tried listening to music while playing this. Nah, nah, nah. It doesn't stimulate my brain. Like, for example, people right now might also be playing this game while also listening to me speak. Like for example, they don't even need the gameplay, right? They just open this on their fucking 60-inch TV. They let this play on while I speak some random shit about the game. It's the casual 3 hours yap of criticizing whilst minimal gameplay on the screen. Well, look at this. The durability of this fucking sucks, by the way. Increased periodic fire damage. That is absolutely shit, my brother. And we only got 4 double bloody tears. Wah, wah. But hey, at least. But at least I am happy getting this electro nanites. If ever, one thing that drives me from grinding on this event is not the perfect weapons, decorations. It's the fucking nanites you get, a random nanite you get from, uh, random nanites you get from those cargo chests. Why is nanites so important? Well, nanites are fairly expensive. Yeah, they really are. Now to get to my base, get this all dumped out, and then prepare for trouble and make it double. Uh, Prepare for slammer. That's another banger of a fucking run. Resets in 4 minutes. So basically, red, yellow, green zones. If you still haven't done it, it's going to reset. Same with ambush and besieged house. And yeah, screaming forest. Guys, if you really want to gain maximum points, really, please do screaming forest. I forgot to do it today, but yeah, it's no use crying over spilled milk. Uh, she don't hate that dirty. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I only have 12 electro nanites. I need more. More of those. Hmm. Do I need this? Nope. Straight to the disassembly. Straight to the assembly you go. No, I forgot. How many uh how many throwables do you need for slammer? I tend to kill those fucking annoying leechers, man. I hate those bastards. They do not deserve to live. Anyone else hate those leechers? I fucking hate those leechers, you know. If I see them, it's on hit. It's on fucking hit. Yeah. Ooh, we can, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Instead of throwables, okay? Instead of throwables, I want to show you guys something that we can do. Yeah. You know what we can do? Uh, increase periodic. You know what? I think this is the perfect time to use this right now. Yeah, because I can use this increase crit weapon and decayer, and I use this. I'm I'm going to prepare this. I'll 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 start the stream later, okay? And I'll show you something that I have cooked up. I'm trying to cook up, okay? Is that a deal? Apparently, um, my cat is going to the vet today. So yeah, I need to go. But yeah, I'm going to cook something for you once I return. Yeah, I'm going to return in about 2 hours or so. Yeah, let me check on my fucking pet. Alright guys, peace.